Jamestown's representative in the Pony League started in 1939, playing in Celeron Park. First game was held in May of 1939, and Jamestown won, but the season was less than desirable. On July 28th, business manager James Matthews made a proposal to the City of Jamestown Council requesting that the city build the Jamestown Baseball Club a new stadium. A suggestion was property on East 2nd Street below Hopkins Avenue and included part of the Curtis Farm. The winter prior to the 1940 season contained bad news for the Jamestown baseball fans. The Pittsburgh Pirates made the decision to leave Jamestown and to move their club to London, Ontario. Jamestown was left without a team. However, we're hopeful. With the guidance of Judge Barger, seen on the right, reports were made that the stadium would be built to entice an expansion team or an existing team. On June 5th, 1940, reports from Niagara Falls mentioned that because of poor attendance, owner Harry Bisgeyer, here seen next to Judge Barger, second from the right, would move to Jamestown if proper facilities were made available. Bisgeyer was aware of the drive by Jamestown to raise funds for a new stadium. The fund drive was proving successful, and on July 3rd, Niagara Falls announced plans to move to Jamestown, New York, that's my hometown. Jamestown, New York, that's my hometown.
Billy, 'cause Billy knows just where to walk. And when I talk, I always talk with Billy, 'cause Billy knows just how to talk. And when I dine, I always dine with Billy, 'cause he takes me where I get my fill. Want you to know I love him so. I just want to be with Bill. On July 19th, over 3,000 fans came out to see their Falcons take on Hamilton at Allen Park. The home team's Henry Nowak launched a late-inning two-run homer to send the crowd home happy with a 7-5 win. This was the starting lineup. Here's a picture of the 1940 team with its bat boy, Charlie Panebianco.
Celeron.
First year.
In 1939. Then in 40 they went to Allen Park. And then in 41 they went to the stadium.
Okay, and you were the bat boy after Jimmy Barone.
Yeah,
40.
At Allen Park.
Allen Park.
And I got to know Sal Maglie real good.
Tell me about Sal Maglie.
Sal Maglie, the barber. He played with the Dodgers and with the Giants. Played with the Yankees shortly. He pitched against Don Larson in the World Series when he pitched a perfect game. Well, he came here years later at a banquet they had in Jamestown. And he was all dressed up, real sharp. He was making about $40,000 a year then, you know. If he was playing today, that'd be worth about $4 or $5 million. But I went to at the boys' club because I knew he was going to be there, but I didn't figure he'd remember me, you know. So I didn't go up to speak to him or anything. Well, he came to me after the banquet, and he came over there and talked to me, shook my hand. He says, "You used to be the lumberman there at the bat boy," you know. I mean, I felt real good about it, you know. Real good.
What was he like?
Buffalo sent him down here for seasoning. And then he went back to Buffalo. And then I guess he went to the big leagues after that. And then he jumped the big leagues for some reason. He went to play in the Mexican League for about 5 years, and this is where he really learned to pitch. He developed this curveball They called him the barber because he'd throw it in your right, you know. But every time you looked at the guy, he looked like he needed a shave all the time. His beard was, you know. But he was classy. He was one of the best when he was pitching. He won 23 games or something for the Giants one year and over 20 games for the Dodgers. When he was tough, a money pitcher.
When he was here, Sal Maglie, when he came down and pitched in Jamestown, did you say, gee, there's a good pitcher?
They didn't think much of him then. Like I say, he learned to pitch in the Mexican League.
Here's a picture of a 19-year-old Warren Spahn on the right, where he played his first professional season for Bradford of the Pony League in 1940. Here's Charlie's reminiscences.
Yeah, when he played, I think he played for Bradford at the time. Warren Spahn, Gene Hermansky went to the Dodgers. The same. Yeah, there was 5 or 6 of them that went to the big leagues at that time.
Did Warren Spahn really stand out then?
Oh yeah,
could you tell that he was good?
He was
something
good.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, he was tough. He won 300 games for crying out loud. It's from Buffalo, the east side.
Well, I mean, you've seen the players play like this year.
Yeah, no comparison, because these guys they were more developed. They were a little bit older than the kids today. These guys had more experience in them days. And they went up to the big leagues. Warren Spahn, Gene Hermansky with the Dodgers. Frankie Carswell went up to Detroit. O'Neill from Jamestown. Shortstop, Philadelphia Phillies during the war years. 1 year he played, I think.
Between 1940 and 1950, penicillin was introduced, and the atom was split. Orson Welles made his masterpiece, Citizen Kane. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma opened on Broadway. And Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected president a 3rd time and a 4th. Overshadowing everything was a world war that would cost more than 55 million lives.